Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong, and let me tell you why, okay? Before I do, I'm gonna spoil yesterday's video. If you have not seen yesterday's video, I can't recommend it enough, but I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. We literally hit a Yakuman. We literally got a Yakuman in yesterday's video. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting in 4th place for contemplating all my life decisions for the majority of that game, and then suddenly God handed me a 13 orphan-shaped lemon, and we made lemonade. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today. We're hoping that lightning strikes twice, you know? I'm walking out into the middle of a rainstorm wearing a suit made out of aluminum foil. Just hoping that, I don't know, maybe 2 Yakumans in a row. Could the YouTube channel even handle analytics that good? As we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. Feel free to leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Julius writes, I was about to subscribe to the Patreon until I saw it was the featured comment of the day, and now it would look like I've been easily swayed by your parasocial charisma, and the tsundere in me doesn't want to give it to you anymore. Check your PayPal in a couple of days. Folks, I don't even know what happened in this comment. Like dominance was established, but I'm like confused as to how it happened or who's winning necessarily. I just want to say thank you for the kind comment. I also, bam, a second comment is at the featured section of the video. MFB, excuse me, writes, well, that was very nice. I'm new to the game and to the channel. My girlfriend and I love learning from your videos. Are sending you tutorial video to our friends so they can learn and we can play with them. First of all, check your PayPal. Second of all, that's very kind. And then Music Plus Art writes, I am the girlfriend and appreciate learning from the videos. Thank you for the tutorials. Hey, the couple that pogs together. I've always said this. Check in every single YouTube video that I've done. I've always said that. No, I'm really glad. I hope that you and you and your both your partner and your friends can all share Riichi Mahjong. Now, you know, if this game happens to rip apart any friendships, if someone hits someone else with a Damaten, you know, Sanbaimon at the end of South 4, and it truly causes a rift in the social community that you exist in, I do, you know, at that point, I'm no longer liable for any damages. All I did was make the tutorial video. At that point, I am not emotionally liable for any damages. Thank you so much for the comments, y'all. I really appreciate it. Before we get too far into this game, by the way, Ryler's already pawned off, you know, they've already got 2 things going on. Crossroads got 1 thing going on. I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now. I know I sound like I was gritting my teeth there, but it was more so based off of the decisions that I made, and not because I don't like doing the bonus videos. You get a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written. I'm literally gonna fold to air. Hey, welcome to Robin Tendo. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me continue doing what I'm doing. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and so genuinely thank you so much for your support on Patreon. It allows me to fold hands like this with a lot more just emotional security. You know what I mean? So thank you. I really appreciate it. Why am I folding tear? That's an amazing question. Why? Firelord's got 2 things cooking up, and we're already in the middle/end of the second row, so it's safer to assume that they just already are in Tenpai. I could Shi on that thing, Hakutua, right? We could Shi a little bit on that thing. We don't necessarily need to. I personally, I like being in a situation where I have 13 tiles to choose from in terms of what's the safest option among us. I'll also say this, I see 0 copies of the Dora. Just kidding. I see 1 copy of the Dora, but it is certainly not ours. And we see 0 copies of the Red 5. We just drew into 1, but it's a little too too late. Folks, I'm out of here. I know I should maybe try to go a little bit harder for the, to stay in the dealer seat. Oh, no. I mean, 7 just passed. Don't run me. Okay, well, I'm 1 tile away from 10 by now. I might as well... well, I might as well go for it. So, well, we started folding a little bit, but turns out, God has different plans for us. God really wants us to make it into Tenpai. What gets me into Tenpai? I mean, a 3 of characters or a 5 of characters kind of goes extremely hard right now. This would be Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, but we'd be waiting for a 4 of Bamboo or a 7 of Bamboo, right? And 4 of Bamboo goes sicko mode. 4 of Bamboo is the Dora after all, so... that would certainly be a boon. If we draw into the 4 of Bamboo ourselves, I think I still, unfortunately, have to YOLO slam the Riichi. Now, I will say this. This does not make Yusong very, very happy. In fact, this makes Yusong very, very miserable. I still want to fold this. You know what? Dance like no one's watching. Fold like no one's watching the YouTube channel. I'm not gonna get mind fricked by all the haters that exist in my head, telling me to push every single hand. You suck. I'm leaving a comment. It's my second week playing Riichi Mahjong. I really think that you should have played it a little bit differently. We can maybe still get back into tempo. I'm willing to throw a 2 of circles. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, though. I'm willing to throw a 2 of circles. I'm certainly willing to throw a 1 of characters. If we manage to stay in the dealer seat, fine. That's great. But hopefully we just don't lose our family farm. That's the most important thing. We haven't even had a chance to really play the game yet. I would love a chance to play the game before we lose the family farm. 2 of circles is a safe tile. Would love to pawn or chi to get into Tenpai. That's not gonna happen. And you know what? Everybody else was in Tenpai. They were waiting on the 4 and the 7. Left Lord had 3 Dora, 1 red 5 in their hand. They were also in Tenpai. Tell me my spidey senses weren't tingling for a good reason, huh? If your spidey senses weren't tingling there, go to a doctor. Say, doctor, my spidey senses, they're no longer working. Don't do that. You're gonna get kicked out of the hospital or something. But just, I think that fold wasn't necessarily the worst idea that we've ever had. I've had worse. I've gotten a middle part haircut before. I don't think I rocked it very well. So, anyway, that was East 1. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I greatly appreciate you asking. Nobody swings around here to ask anymore. Oh, they just come here to see me get Yakuman, see me click and clack those tiles. No, thank you. I mean, no one's really asking, but I don't know. So I'm saying, like, sincerely, thank you for asking, but no one, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's asking. The point is, how am I doing outside of the game? I'm doing okay. Folks, League of Legends, the people on League of Legends are too mean. I'm just gonna say it. I've been playing League of Legends as a hobby lately. Hey, come on. Hey, don't be that way. I've been playing League of Legends as a downtime hobby. I'm a hard stuck Emerald too. I'm hovering around a 50% win rate. My elo goes up 20 and it goes minus 20. So I think I'm literally like where I'm supposed to be. Parentheses derogatory. You know what I mean? Like, oh, please, 8 of Bamboo. I don't deserve it, and there's only 2 copies left, so it's really unlikely. I really don't deserve it, but it would be so nice. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora. Oh my goodness, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Oh my goodness, okay. That's also quite good. Maybe we can... No, this is never going to be all simples. Uh-oh. I'm dealing into Right Lord's half flush in the character suit. Okay, that feels really, really bad. But hey, what are the chances that they could use another 1 of characters? It's non-zero. It's certainly non-zero. The good news about this is that... Wow! Okay, the good news about this is that if they're going for a flush, they certainly don't need any circle suit tiles or bamboo suit tiles. Folks, I would slam the like and subscribe on literally anything right now. I would literally slam the like and subscribe on literally anything. What am I, a child that's just learning how to use YouTube? Oh my god, it's beautiful. You're gorgeous, darling. I'm gonna make you a star. It's so good. Pair double-sided weight Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. This is a perfect Ishanten. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we can guarantee that we end on a double-sided banger. I might not even have to call Riichi. This is a Pinfu Dora Red 5 hand. I might be a Dama 10 Derek about this entire situation, and oh, wouldn't that be delightful? Oh, would that not be delightful? Unfortunate that we're taking a little bit of time to get into Tenpai, but you know, good things come to those who wait. I'm not going to tilt off the face of the universe just because we're not getting the tile that we need immediately. Some of you would not be able to hold out for a second Marshmallow, and it really shows. Right Lord cutting a character suit tile, I hate that. Probably means that their hand is in Tenpai. But my hand is also really good. My hand is also really good, and I really don't want to fold this one. So yeah, I mean... We could call Riichi, try to put Right Lord in a really uncomfortable spot. They can't really fold that easily. If they are in Tenpai, they probably want to keep the dealer seat. If they got a half flush Red 5 in the dealer seat, they're certainly going to want to keep it. Westwind a little freaky. I'm not in Tenpai, but if I get into Tenpai, I will throw this tile. It is a tile that ruins me. Spiritually, financially, emotionally. This is a tile that ruins me. Oh my god. Pinfu, Dora, Red 5. It's 4 Han. Oh, it didn't ruin me. That's disgusting. That's genuinely disgusting. This is 5 Han if I sumo, so it's 8,000 points if I sumo. If I directed someone, it's 77 or 7,900 points. I'm not really sure, but it's one of those. It's either 77 or 79. Either way, I'm feeling fine. I'm just spitting bars apparently, but either way, it's pretty good. Rylord does not. They don't need a 6 of bamboo. I pray that the ultimate misfortune falls upon you. Yusong, didn't you just say that league players are too mean? Yeah, but like Rylord's not hearing the fact that I'm literally wishing ultimate misfortune. This is a good hand right there. It's genuinely such a good hand. Let's find out together what this it's 4Han 30 for 7,700. So Pinfu 4Han 77. I'm feeling lucky with Pinfu 4Han. Thus 7-7 is the score of that hand. It's a little mnemonic. I don't know if it's any good. Lord knows that I've tried to come up with mnemonics before and I literally just forget them because they're so convoluted that I forget what they allude to. In a tie, you want to be George Bush in the way that you want to be left behind, in the way that you want to be a child that's left behind. You want to be sitting to the left of the dealer. I don't know. It's so convoluted. It's doomed. It's doomed. It was doomed as soon as I invoked George Bush. It's just way too complicated. It takes up too much mind equity. People in League of Legends are too mean. I was playing League of Legends yesterday, and I play support. So the way that support works is that you're in a duo lane. There's a support and an AD carry, and so you're just helping the AD carry as you go up against an opposing support and AD carry. I don't know why I'm holding my hands as if that helps the explanation even whatsoever. I'm gonna keep my red 5. Yusong, what are you gonna do with it? Hey, I don't have to answer that. I don't got a lawyer present or anything. It could be all simples. It's not very likely. I'll just be honest with you. Oh, but is it now? Oh, but is it now? And we still have a 5-5-7 shape. Okay, that feels good. That genuinely feels good. All simples. I could pawn. I don't really want to though. The nut draw for us right now is 7 of bamboozlers. 7 of bamboozlers, of course, is the Dora tile after all. Could help us get into a little Pinfu situation. I might go Dama-10 again. I might genuinely go Dama-10 Derek one more time like a Daft Punk banger. I will say this, you shouldn't go Dama-10 if your hand is like 1 or 2 Han. That's a little silly, but I mean there's certainly a time and a place. But we had a 4 Han hand there. And if we called Riichi like what? Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora, Riichi Pinfu Dora, like that doesn't even help us that much. That's literally 8,000 points versus 7,700 points because we got Pinfu and we were feeling lucky. So 8,000 points versus 77 points. Don't get like that does not make me go oingo boingo. That does not get my ears all perked up. I will say the Riichi is not just 5 Han. There's a potential that you could get 6 Han, right? With things like Ipatsu. You could also get Sumo. You can also hit things like Oradora. So it's not that simple. I'm painting with a little bit of broad strokes, but I hope that the what I'm trying to say is at least a little bit clear. That hand was valuable enough to where Dama-10 I feel like was worth it. I'm gonna pawn here. It gets me into Tenpai, and I love being in Tenpai. I am, and say it with me, single tile Yorkinet for the Dora. I'm only waiting for the 7 of bamboo. A crossroads gonna sumo. That hurts. Definitely hurts. We didn't want them to repeat the dealer seat anyway. They had a sumo only hand. Now they didn't want to call Riichi there because their hand they felt was really bad. They had a double pair wait for the 4 of circles and the 9 of circles. The 9 of circles were already gone. 4 of circles, what? 2 left in the wall at best. So sometimes your hand is garbage enough where you don't want to call Riichi necessarily either. So I was playing support, and then I was having a kind of a bad game. I had 2 early deaths. POV, you're trapped listening to me describe my past League of Legends games. That's truly a dark corridor this parasocial relationship has turned down. You now gotta listen to my League of Legends games. I had some bad deaths. Luckily, no one on my team was yelling at me saying that I deserve to die. And so, but I genuinely was feeling really guilty. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I know I'm not playing very well right now. And if we lose, it's arguably going to be my fault. Luckily, no one was yelling at me, so I was feeling okay. I was feeling grateful for my teammates. And then the opposing support player typed in all chat so both teams could read it. They typed to my AD carry player being like, hey, you good? After I was dying. So they were saying like, hey, AD carry, are you doing okay right now? Because your support is really bad. Like that was the implication. Your support is really bad. Are you okay? Are you hanging in there, bud? And I was like, this is so mean. This is genuinely so mean. Like, you're trying to make me feel bad by like you're trying to do a devilish thing where you make me feel bad that I'm ruining my 80 carries game. That's so mean. Why would you say that? Honestly, why would you say that? And then I remember that they're probably a maladjusted teenager. Folks, I need a new hobby, but I don't know. Finding a new hobby is genuinely difficult. I am not gonna con. I'm not gonna con. If I get into Tenpai, yes, I will con. I'll con into Riichi and I'll feel amazing about it, but I'm not gonna raw dog the con right now. No, absolutely not. Dora is the 6 of characters. I see 0 copies of that. A crosslord is going for a... No. This is still not a connable situation. I think that you have a half outside hand or something. Right Lord going for all simples. I don't know how scared I should be right now. Me watching a horror movie, but it's not that scary. Ooh. This is nothing, though. This is genuinely nothing. I could deal in here with this tile, but I don't love it. There's still a chance that I could draw into a 2 or a 5. It's not even that unlikely right now. This is a triplet. I get the con into Riichi, and I feel incredible. Welcome to the thumbnail, by the way. It's like everything comes at Millhouse if I could just draw. Okay, so here we go. Con, Riichi. And it's not that bad, and I have 2 chances. That's so funny. That's genuinely so funny. And did I give you more Dora? No, thank God I did not give you more Dora. I would have felt so bad. That's so messed up. Oh my God. Oh, can you drop a whoop whoop in the comment section down below if you saw that? Like, am I going nuts, or was that the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? Talked such a big game about calling a perfect con into Riichi. Oh my God. Oh my, only to have it immediately squashed. I need to find a new hobby. They were being so mean to me in League of Legends. And I will say, like, this is why I have such a, weak mental state when it comes to other people emoting in this game. Because I assume that it's League of Legends coded. I assume that they're like, I bet you hate your life right now. You know what I mean? In the way that League players are truly, like, clinically, like, so emotionally maladjusted that one day there's going to be a psychology study that spans, like, 20 years and gives, like, mind-blowing results about how League of Legends ruined a generation. My DMs are open for sponsorships, by the way. I could just try to go for all simples here. It's not good by any means. Drawing into another Dora tile would kind of go hard here. And I don't know. I think I would probably chi into 3 of bamboo. It is the Dora tile. It's really hard to come by. And then I don't really know what the rest of our hand is. This is kind of a tricky spot here. A very complicated shape in the bamboo suit. I don't think I would chi into anything else. I think literally the only tile that makes me open up this hand is the Dora tile. 3 of circles is tempting because this shape is also, what's the word? Bad? That shape is also pretty bad. 8 of bamboo is tempting. 8 of bamboo is unironically tempting. No. But the rest of my hand is so giga ass that it's not even worth it. Sure, I could have maybe cut 2 of bamboozlers there. I'm having a hard time seeing how I'm supposed to play this, and that's fair, but I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. If I chi into 3 of bamboozlers, I'm quite literally in Tenpai. Okay. And if I draw into 3 of bamboo, I'm about to run it back Damaten Derek style, which is Pinfu, pure double sequence, Dora, all simples. That is an 8,000 point hand without having to call Riichi. And you know, these jokers in the Jade Room, they all start playing defense when someone calls Riichi, mostly because that's what I do. And so we don't want to give him that chance. Now there's 8 of characters coming out of the woodwork. Now there's only 2 of them left. I hate that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It certainly diminishes our chances to have the greatest hand you've ever seen. If I draw into a 5 or an 8 of characters, I could also go all simples, Pinfu, Dora. That's only 3, hon, and I would kind of want to smash the like and subscribe button. To get that 4th han. Am I ever allowed? I don't think I'm allowed. Fold like no one's watching. Fold like no one's watching the YouTube channel. The irony is that if I fold enough, people might get so mad at me that it'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then no one's gonna watch the YouTube channel. I mean, if I talk about League of Legends enough, I think that might happen as well. I think I'm gonna throw. This feels so bad to throw. It's inside Tsuji, but it doesn't even count. What am I supposed to throw? 1 of circles instead? They're not waiting with a 5-6. They're not waiting with a 2-3. But this is not that good. Even though we have that kind of insurance, they could be waiting with a 3-5. And they would, you know, a player would want to wait for that 3-5 in the sense that it allows them to use the Dora. You would want to hang on to the Dora tile for as long as humanly possible. So, folks, we're out of here. We're genuinely out of here. Con into Riichi into that hand not working genuinely took the wind right out of my sails. That hurt so badly. I was trying to be cool too. That was such a cool moment. So I will find a new hobby. I just gotta figure out what it is. And once we do, because I can't be playing League of Legends. I don't get me wrong. I would like to climb out of Emerald and hit Diamond. That would be nice. No way. No way was I ever supposed to be careful around this. So for those of you who don't know, like the 4 of circles just came out, then they cut a 3. Oh no, I'm in last now. Okay, that really stinks. Well, we can look back at that one with Maka. East 3, epic dealing. Oh, that hurts. That genuinely hurts. Okay, that's fine. Yusong, what else is going on in your life? I don't know. I've just been feeling pretty fatigued lately. I can't remember the last time I had like a pep in my step. So I'm really trying to, I don't know what happened. I'm trying to like take steps to have a quote unquote healthy adult lifestyle. And what that means is getting into bed early, but no joke. Lately, I've been waking up at 6 a.m. raw dog. And what do I mean raw dog? I mean like no alarm. I know. It's really messed up. I know. This is also messed up, but I can still accept a 4 of characters. I got these awkward 3 tile shapes right now, burning a hole in my pocket. 4 of characters, I think, is my nut draw, right? It helps us move towards all simples. Now we might have to throw some Hail Marys. 1 of characters isn't that bad either. 1 of characters is literally the Dora tile. So what we would lack in all simples, we would make up for in having 1 Dora tile. So that's not really that bad either. Got 2 red 5s. I would love to call Riichi Pinfu red 5 or Riichi all simples Pinfu red 5. Something along those lines would go extremely hard. Oh, that's such a bummer. I hope that we just don't, I hope we don't lose everything. me first day as a stockbroker, just trying to get the lay of the land. Sure, you know what I mean? This is still fine. We have 6 shapes in our hand, but now we can cast such a wide net right now, so that feels okay. Oh no, I'm feeling this game slowly starting to slip away. I've been waking up at 6 a.m. raw dog. I don't know if that's good for me or if that's bad for me. Yesterday I was so tired. I think because I was waking up early and all this stuff, I took a nap. And I don't like taking naps. I think they really screw up my sleep schedule. And then whenever you wake up from your nap, I feel like I've been cryogenically frozen and then thawed. I feel like, what year is it? I never feel like, I feel a little bit better having napped, but not that much better. I can't cheat here. My hand is like so bad. My hand is so bad even if I cheat. I can't guarantee all simples. I could guarantee myself to be 1 tile away from all simples, but that doesn't feel good either, folks. That genuinely doesn't feel good either. Would love a chance. Would simply adore the chance. Oh no, folks. This is not good. This is like when you go to the doctor's office and you wait 14,000 years in the waiting room. Like I've been waiting so long to draw into a singular good tile. Oh, and I have 0 saved tiles to play right now. Wow. How could it have all gone so unbelievably wrong? I see 3 of the 7s. Okay, it's unlikely that they have a 6-7 in their hand. That little pause there almost made me die. Like, I was so scared. For a second, I was genuinely so scared. You're not waiting with a 7-8. You could be waiting with a pair of the 9s, but as far as hands go, this hand isn't terrible. We might have to send it a little bit. Oh, no. Okay, what other things could happen here that would be good for Yusong? A crosslord deals into left lord or right lord, and then suddenly Seymour is not the only person in the depths of the Shadow Realm. You're not waiting with a 4-5. You could be waiting with a 1-2, but I think if you were, you would rather end on a double pair wait and not have to discard the Dora. I don't know. That's just me spitballing, though. This is Suji Gaming. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Does it feel even a little good? Nope, not even a little good. If I draw into 7 of circles, Lord forgive me, but I have to play it. I honestly have to chase here. Okay, so at least we're drawing into some safe tiles. I guess I'm grateful to be, you know, receiving a little safe passage right now. I'm gonna need a crosser to deal into someone. 2 of circles. How many 3s are gone? Not enough. This is so sad. Look away. Genuinely look away. I can't bear to show you this. This is so sad. But at no point did this hand get even remotely, like, we were close to Tenpai, but the luck was genuinely not flowing in our favor. We can't even get it into Tenpai now, so don't even think about it, Yusong. Oh, really? I don't even know what I was supposed to throw in that last second. I used all of my timer and I just guessed for my last tile. Call me Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish the way I was just guessing. All right, here we go. If there was ever a moment to come back into the game, it has to be literally right now. South 1, we're sitting in the dealer seat. Look, I know that, you know, we're 10,000 points away from the closest player near us, but, like, 10,000 points isn't that impossible. If we get a Mongun in the dealer seat, then it would literally be anyone's game. So, what is the nut draw right now? Nut draw is another white dragon. Westwind is certainly not going to do that. Please, I'm begging you. Just genuinely a chance to participate. Genuinely just a chance. Just a chip in a chair. You know what I mean? Oh, please. Let me participate a little bit in this game of Riichi Mahjong. There we go. 8 of bamboo is fine. I don't think this is ever all simples. If I draw into 6 of characters, I would chi into 6 of bamboo and vice versa. If I could confirm that neither of our bad shapes... Oh my god. If I could confirm that neither of our bad shapes, you know, could end us in Firth in jail or something along those lines, fine. I'm not playing your silly games. I'm not waiting for a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence. I saw it, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be... The odds of single tile Yorking it for that 7 of circles are so low. If I draw into it right now, I might let out a genuine wail of grief and sorrow, but, like... You've got to be kidding me. Well, I'm sitting in the dealer seat. If Left Lord sumos, I probably cannot climb out of the Shadow Realm. Is there ever a world where this is playable? There's still a chance that this is, like, playable. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I think I am so down desperate that I have to chase. Whether I am double pair Yorking it for a 2 of bamboo or a 3 of bamboo, or single tile Yorking it for a... Wow. I mean, I guess this is better for me in the sense that I don't pay out the dealer penalty. But this is not good for me in that now it's really difficult for me to come back into this game. These 2 players' scores are, you know, achievable. But we still need to throw out some haymakers to get there. Okay, maybe this hand can do it. Riichi all simples, yada, yada, yada. That's a good start. Another south one kind of goes hard. Hey, just drawing into a useful tile. That's more than I could say about the last 10 minutes of me playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm scared today. Today's a very social day. I have 2 IRL Riichi Mahjong things. And don't get me wrong, it's a good problem to have. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. That's also a good problem to have. Riichi all simples, nothing. Yes, sir. What do we want to draw into? 6 of characters. 6 of characters guarantees us all simples. But you know me, I would throw the Riichi on literally anything. Another thing that we could draw into is red 5 of circles, followed by 4 of circles. That would allow us to use the Dora. Not very likely. It's a long walk to that scenario. Okay, we could. It's not the red 5, but it is a 5, and so now we could accept the 4 of circles. That feels good. Drawn into a 6 of characters now feels good. Riichi all simple, single tile Yorking it for the Dora, but also a 7 of circles, which wouldn't be that bad either. Please, I need Sumo Ipatsu. I need 3 Oradora. I need a lot of stupid stuff in order for this hand to actually make me happy. Triple-sided weight here in the character suit. It's not pretty in the sense that if I draw into 9 of characters, it's not, you know, all simples. But I like being able to wait for the 3 or the 6 now. Now I can accept the 3 or the 6. I could have accepted the 6 previously, but now just holding space for a 3 of characters certainly goes hard. I'm scared. I don't know how much extrovert battery I have in me today, but I'm also very excited because I didn't realize like way more people in the Mahjong community are currently in town than I previously thought. So I'm like, okay, there's a very rare opportunity to convert some online friends into IRL friends. This sucks. This sucks so hard. Oh man, I was cooking for a second. Okay, So now a Crosslord, I need to pull you into the Shadow Realm if I am to escape. These starting hands leave a lot to be desired, by the way. Dora is the 1 of circles. Can't make use of that. Eastwind, oh my god, literally it was just discarded too. So best case scenario is a Riichi Pinfu moment. It's not terrible. It's genuinely not terrible. Is there ever a mixed triple sequence? Maybe if I draw into a 6 of characters, maybe we can finagle something like that. But it does not seem very, very likely. Oh, no. I mean, Riichi, I can't even get Pinfu with this hand. For Pinfu, you need to end on a double-sided sequence. And I'm looking at the shapes, the tatters in my hand right now, and I'm like looking at, how am I ever going to get this to end on a double-sided weight? Riichi, Sumo, Ipatsu, 2 Oradora, and I get a crossover with a dealer penalty. That is a way that we could get out of here. But I don't know if you're seeing the tiles that I'm seeing right now. It's not that good. If I draw into the door, it's such a difficult tile to use as well. I would keep it. I don't think I have a choice here. I think I would genuinely, earnestly have to keep the 1 of circles in the hopes of drawing another one. Sure, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Okay, please. Draw me into a red 5 and either the bamboo suit or the character suit. At least let me upgrade one of these shapes into something usable. At least let me dream of a better tomorrow for my children and my children's children. Oh my god. This 2-4 shape, by the way, isn't even that good. 2 copies of the 3 are gone. I hate to be so salty, but you know, this is certainly not a good spot for a Mahjong player. That's not that bad. And that's not my name. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. If I do this, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. But I think that my Tenpai is ultimately going to be a stronger one. Okay, we probably need Pinfu. I don't know. I don't know about this. I genuinely don't know about this. Me, when I'm looking at when I'm thinking about existentialism. Okay, I stumbled over all of my words and we're speculating a little bit. Oh, I'm begging you. Drawing into a 5 would be interesting. 5 of characters, that is. Because then we could have a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. And that honestly would go kind of hard. Conquest of Mana, thank you so much for the follow. Even when I'm not streaming on Twitch. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. And now I have Pinfu chance, right? Now I can end on a double-sided sequence. So it is Riichi, Pinfu, nothing. But sometimes that's all you get in life. Sometimes all God gives you is a pitiful chance at Riichi, Pinfu, nothing. Violet has thrown the Dora. That's horrible news for me. That means that they're cooking with something. It's good that no one pawned into the Dora, I suppose. That would be an unmitigated disaster. It's great that a crosser did not pawn into 3 Dora. Because, again, I'm trying to just drag them down with me into the depths of the Shadow Realm below. Pure double sequence, a Michael Bublé sequence. It's a Michael Bublé reference in the year of our Lord, 2026. I have to chase this. I genuinely have to chase this. Me when I'm a taxi driver and the cast of Rush Hour hops in the back and they say, follow that car. I have to chase this. Ryler with the pawn, you don't even know. You don't even know right now. No one even knows what's happening. Please. And like, this tile is genuinely not good. This tile is not a good tile to throw. I see 3 4s, I suppose. It could be a lot worse. It's less likely that they have the last copy of the 4. It just feels bad, though. It just doesn't ooze safety. It's not giving safety. Would I chi here just to get into Tenpai to avoid paying out an exhaustive draw penalty? I might have reached that point. But, oh, please just let me call Riichi. I have a feeling that I'm doomed, though. I just get first, last. By the way, if you get first, last, which you would think would be like an okay match history to get, like, oh, if I get first and I get last and I get first and I get last, surely I would just be hard stuck master 3-star. No, you would demote if that was the case. You would literally demote into whatever round you were in before. All the 4s are gone. Okay, now there's literally no time left. If I can chi to get into Tenpai, I chi to get into Tenpai. That does not get me into Tenpai. I'm going to kill. I'm literally going to kill. I have 1 more chance to draw into it, and then there's a slight chance that someone else could deal into me on the last possible tile. So that would be nice. And I literally did not draw into it. That's fine. That's so fine, actually. I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. Oh, my God. If Right Lord deals into a Yakuman here, that's also fine by me. They don't. A crossword is in Tenpai with a perfectly fine double-sided weight. They had Riichi 2 Dora in their hand. Very spooky. Very scary. Glad that I did not deal into that, but I'm still looking at my score being like, how the frick am I going to get out of here? Okay, this is good in the sense that we can... The Dora is so nice, I accepted it twice. We could certainly use some copies of the 3 of bamboo right now. I would also not turn up my nose at an all simples. Riichi all simples 1 Dora. Tell me that doesn't kind of go hard here. Left load's gonna pawn into C win prevalent win. I'm doing some stupid stuff as well. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't allow us to accept the Dora, but that might be fine. What's my weakest shape right now? Well, I certainly don't want 2 pairs, but I don't really know what pair is the worst pair. By the way, the fact that left load and a crossroad have pawned means that they're probably going to reach their destination faster than I'm going to reach my destination. It's like a train in a math problem. Oh, no. Tell me I don't need to go Yakuman fishing. Tell me I don't need to go Yakuman fishing. If I direct hit right lord as well with a Mongon, there's a chance that no one scores above 30,000 at the end of South 4. And then we can go into the West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. So this is the first inkling of a playable hand I've seen in quite some time. And by playable, I don't mean good. I don't mean efficient. I don't mean fast. I mean playable, like there's some value. So Riichi Dora Dora Red 5, that just gets me a Mongon. I must go for something along those terms. I hopefully do not have to go for 7 pairs. But if I draw into another 5 of characters, Lord taught me how to say no to that. Don't want to keep the 8, even if we draw into the 7. I mean, I suppose it's fine, but the 7, you know, ends us in Zuzzy for Earth in jail. I don't necessarily want that. This is not even good either. Don't even ask me what I'm doing with all the character suit tiles in my hand. As if I knew. It's flattering that you think that I might know what I'm doing with all these character suit tiles. I don't. Drawing into a 3rd Dora, that would be awesome. 8 of characters is a little bit awkward, but I would accept it. Sure, you know what I mean? Like that's a fine tile to draw into. That's perfectly fine. I don't think this hand is very good, folks. I'm just gonna be so straight up with you. I don't think this hand is very good. If I draw into another Dora, that's awesome. 8 of characters is not a likely tile that's about to come out. Sure, I'm also okay with this. The 1 of bamboo, out of all the pairs that I have in my hand, the 1 of bamboo is the least likely to make a triplet, and so that is the next tile that I have to throw. All simples Dora Dora Red 5. Yeah, but like I don't really have. I'm Ishanten. This is such a bad Ishanten as well. If there is a god and they have some vindictive bone in their body, draw me into a 7 of bamboo. It's already been twice discarded, so that doesn't feel very good. If I draw into a 1 of circles, I slam the con, by the way. We're so desperate for points that we're just hoping to... Like, the extra draw is nice, and then if we get to call Riichi, extra chance at Oradora is also very, very nice. Northwind just to keep as a safe tile for later. I mean, it doesn't even feel that safe. Now it feels extremely, extremely safe, but I don't know if I was willing to risk it all for... I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Well, I throw a Northwind to avoid Ipatsu. So here are some outs. Someone deals into a Yakuman. That would be awesome. I chase with the worst hand I've ever seen in my entire life. So what's safer to throw here? 9 of circles or a 1 of... I'm not allowed to fold here. So it literally does not matter. It literally does not matter. I'm going to throw this because it's less likely that you're waiting for a pair. This, you could still have a double pair wait for the 9 of circles and something else. As unlikely as it may be. So sure, you're gonna give me a safe tile. You're gonna give me safe harbor. I'm gonna take it. If there is a god, 7 of bamboo, please. This is not a Yakuman, and they were the closest to me. So I might have to go Yakuman fishing now. Folks, I don't think I play this game that poorly. I'm literally a coin flip player. I'm getting first and last. Snip, snap, snip, snap. And then this is one of those games that really grinds against your mental. Because I lost, but it wasn't even like a quick loss. I spent 40 minutes continually losing. And that genuinely hurts. 4 concealed triplets. Or 3 concealed triplets and 1 Dora. I should have cut the 9 of circles there. But Riichi, all simples, 3 concealed triplets. Riichi, all simples, 3 concealed triplets, 1 Dora. That's Mongon? If I get a direct hit on a crossword, maybe. Like, maybe. But it's not very likely. So the nut draw for me is another 6 of characters. As again, unlikely as it may be. That's so messed up that you even opened up your hand before you had the green dragon confirmed it. It's not going to get you punished. It's probably not likely, but maybe. So Mongon direct hit on a crossword would do it. That's so messed up, but I suppose it's okay. No crying over spilled 9 of circles. Red 5 getting thrown is really bad. Now there's no chance that this tile becomes a triplet, right? We see 3 copies of it, which is not very good. Crossword is going to cheat. It's fine. At least they didn't show a 6. At least they're not repping a 6. Direct hit, Hanemon on left lord would do it. Sumo Hanemon would also... I don't know if Sumo Hanemon would do it. That's the most fricked up part about this entire situation. Khan into 4 Dora into Riichi is also fine, I suppose. All simples 4 Dora, 5th Dora. That is 6 Han. That's not terrible. If I sumo a Hanemon, I go up 12k. So I would go up to 11.5. No, I would go up to 11.5. And then you would go down to... How is that? No. 12... I can't do math. I can't... Oh my god. Sorry. I genuinely... I'm having a 12k. 11.5. 21.5. I would go up to 21.5. I don't think that would be enough. Sumo Hanemon, you would go down 3k. You would go down to 21. I would be up 21.5. Sumo Hanemon would do it. So if I get a chance to call Riichi here, I think I probably just have to call Riichi, even if the odds aren't very good. Riichi, all symbols, 1 Dora, Sumo Ipatsu, yada yada yada. Like it's so unlikely. Someone's gonna rob me before I get the chance to. Is this even enough to end the game? They're tied for first. Does that just end it? No. Okay, so now this is so... I lost continuously for 40 minutes. Yesterday's video was a Yakuman, and now I just lost continually for 4. Riichi, all Sanshoku, half outside hand, full outside hand? Maybe, right? Maybe? I don't even know, like, what to go for at this point. I don't think I want this, and I don't think I want this either. 8 of characters followed by 9 of characters goes hard, followed by 2 of bamboo, followed by 3 of bamboo, followed by 9 of circles. Now, the likelihood of all of that is, you don't need me to tell you this, so piss poor low that it's not even funny. So I need to call Riichi, Sanshoku, full outside hand, direct hit, or sumo Baimon. I don't know. We literally need an effing miracle. So if I go up to 20, a crossword goes down to... Sumo Hanemon, I don't think is even enough right now. Pure double sequence? Sure. Extremely unlikely, but could still happen. 7, 8, 9 is fine, but like, I kind of need a pair in my hand that isn't this 7. Another Westwind is interesting. I can't open up my hand. I need score is the problem. Maybe you should have cut the Westwind over the 7 of characters. Yes. Now 2 of my apes are already gone. Again, very, very unlikely, but this is unfortunately the situation that we're in right now. Someone's thinking about the pawn. I think Right Lord might already be in Tenpai. That's the worst part about all of this. Is that like you could just be in Tenpai with a valid hand and no one's the wiser. And we probably just can't tell. 6 of bamboo. I have to discard the most valuable tiles known to humankind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 orphans after all this time. I don't think that's... I live without regrets. I play without regrets. This was not a 13 orphans kind of a moment. And I'm gonna stick to that. Now a lot of 1 characters are getting thrown. You can pinpoint the exact moment his heart snapped in 2. So we had a Well, if I see 9 of bamboo, I have to YOLO slam. I might get like 13 Oradora or something stupid. No, I need the half outside hand. That's the worst part about all of this. Do I ever pawn? I don't think no, because I need the Riichi. At least there's 2 Oradora chances. I would need to hit like 8 Oradora. I don't even know if that's mathematically possible. Sure, you know what I mean? So for those of you who don't know what happened, I was waiting with a 1-3 shape to get my awesome mixed triple sequence, whatever. But like Leveler just conned on the 2 of bamboo. Literally one of the worst things that could have happened in the entire game. I can't cut a safer tile, right? I can't cut the 1 of characters. I need all the value that I could possibly fathom. Folks, send good vibes. Genuinely send good vibes in the comment section if you wish. I don't like coin flipping. I don't like it. Because ultimately this is a losing battle. This is genuinely such a losing battle. Could I have played this better? Minus 231? There's no way. There's no way. I'm dreaming right now. I'm still in the nap from yesterday. There's no way this is real. Sorting out the table, what do you need to sort? The amount of middle fingers that you're giving to every single human being playing this game? Maka spit on me. I folded to air early on in East 1, but that wasn't like, we still managed to get back into time. S- is fine. Like S- is fine. Did this really matter? So 4 of circles was just thrown. And they cut a 3. No one's waiting with a 2-3. They would have to be single tile waiting with a 1. Oh, that's so gross. That's genuinely so gross. I really, like... I suppose, right? I suppose this is correct. 4 was just thrown. And I dealt in... oh, no. Oh, no. Did I... 6 of circles, Riichi. 3 of circles is not safe at all. And then I just committed the cardinal sin of not recognizing when someone is pushing. Was this player... what rank was this player? Not that it really matters, but like... they're not folding here. That's so messed up. So what do I even put in the LibreOffice document? Because this is a very specific circumstance. This is just a really specific circumstance. Okay, I know what to put in the LibreOffice document. And it's just another situation where we need to kind of play a little bit more heads-up baseball. Like, we just need to be a little bit on the lookout for stuff like this. Oven. You, like, when someone calls pawn or chi, after someone else has called Riichi, we gotta at least scan the table to see if treachery is afoot. Someone is cooking. Someone is cooking if they're going to pawn chi in a dangerous situation and then discard a not like a in a dangerous situation to discard a I don't want to say dangerous again. Well, I need a dangerous tile. Dangerous. Then discard a tile that's not guaranteed safe. It is embarrassing that I can't spell anything. That's fair. That's so messed up. So I threw this game away because then I wouldn't have to be desperate and I can go for faster hands. This one was maybe playable. We played this hand like an S+, by the way. I know we took a weirdo path to get into tempo, but that turns out that was fine. The no Riichi here. 40 to 44. It was honestly arguable. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Red 5. 8,000 points. It's not... I mean, maybe the Riichi is a little bit higher because you can't fold, but this is... oh my god, this is genuinely terrifying. So yeah, this is spooky. We could have... like, maybe Right Lord deserved to win that one, too. Do they like the pawn? I have a feeling that they did. Yeah, because I'm gaming, dude. I'm gaming. I was gaming so hard there. Con into Riichi. So Con was correct after... like, because I guess our hand is just good enough. I guess our hand is quite literally good enough. Okay, this is also going in the LibreOffice document. 27-0 is kind of it's kind of a thing. I think I got so scared. I've been embarrassed by my own cons so much that I'm too scared to call it now. If the remainder of your hand, if your hand has a perfect Ishan 10 pair doubles sided weight omega chunk, then you're allowed to call con. Also, I know it's embarrassing to call a bozo con and then get sent to the Shadow Realm. But in this... Oh my god, I can't type! But in this instance, we have 2 Southwinds to fold with as well. Like it's not even that treacherous here. It's genuinely not even that treacherous. This is a fine situation to call con, Yusong. But then we conned at the moment where it was unequivocally correct. And then Riichi. And then we had a chance to change the entire effing world here. And then you just sumo the tile that you were waiting for anyway. So that hurt. Oh my god. I'm maybe never going to play Mahjong again. I threw this game away so hard. I hate that it was my fault, but at least it was my fault, because that means in a future game, I might be able to prevent something like this from happening. I spent 15 minutes of my life losing, and I loved it, okay? Trying to do a power of positive thinking. Folks, it's going to be over for today's video. We're going to come back tomorrow stronger. If you enjoyed the Zhong, feel free to subscribe. New videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. It really means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Be careful about the pawns and cheese after someone else calls Riichi, and be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!